All right, so Joshua has, he's going to be carrying a Smith & Wesson shield. And by the way, just to let everybody know, all of the guns that people are using are blue training firearms. Joshua's got a Smith & Wesson shield, and he has a Panther outside the waistband holster.
So just a little bit of a thing. So he's got his shirt 3/4 of the way tucked in with it out. So he just looks a little slappy, but that little slappy conceals your gun. That's one of the amazements of it. You really don't, you wouldn't notice, you don't notice. And when you're wearing like a print or a patterned shirt, you can conceal a lot more than you could in a straight colored shirt. So there you go. Thank you, Joshua.
All right, awesome. Yes, let's give him a round of applause.
Okay, our next model is
Harumi?
Okay, Eugene.
Gene?
Eugene.
Eugene? I don't have a Eugene on my list.
Okay, well, we'll figure out what Eugene's got going on. Well, first thing I see is Eugene's wearing a 511 tactical shirt. So it's the tactical plaid because, you know, guys wear plaid and plaid is their camo.
Oh, he's taking a call.
And then he's got his phone, and so there's his first look. That would be his phone. His concealed carry method is, take a look at this. It's in the pocket inside the shirt, so that
nice.
you can actually conceal up here, not see it, and it's another bulge that you wouldn't really even notice. So
yeah, you wouldn't notice. The what I like about these shirts is they have snaps and then they have buttons as well, right? Yeah. So it looks like a regular button-down shirt, but it's really got some snaps in it. And I think it was a Glock 19 you were carrying. So yeah, so he's got a compact size firearm in there. That's awesome. And underneath, if you rip his shirt farther apart, he's got an S on his chest.
So Superman. There you go.
Awesome. Let's hear it for Eugene.
Okay, our next model. Okay, here is another. This is a solid print 511 tactical shirt. And so just kind of look. He could tuck that shirt in if he wanted, and it would not show, he would look nice and neat, and not that he doesn't look nice and neat right now, but he could look nice and neat and tucked in, and so just that kind of a style, and then show them where your gun is. So even in a solid color, this shirt does not print, and so his gun is carried right there, out of the way. We strongly recommend, if you're going to carry a shirt and carry a gun like that there are a lot of different companies that provide a trigger guard only. That's a trigger guard on a cord. So when you pull it out, it's actually protecting the trigger until you pull the gun out. So if you're using any of the more unique and exotic concealed carries that do not have a covering for the trigger, that Kydex trigger guard is strongly recommended to add to as part of your carrying style. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, next I think this is Sumi.
Sumi?
All right, and Sumi has the Chameleon Venus gray bag?
Nope. She's also wearing another 511 tactical shirt.
Yes, it's maroon.
We need to get her a little smaller one. She's not a large woman. But we're showing you that same shirt multiple times so you can see different styles, different people, different things that they can carry with that. So if we weren't doing a fashion show out of a tent on the side of an event, she would have a shirt that was much smaller and it would fit her much better. But Sunmi, thank you very much. And oh, by the way, she gets an extra round of applause because she is the woman on the ground here that helped us coordinate this from a distance, lined up all the models, did all of that stuff, while she's still working at the Tommy Gun warehouse. So she was doing it all at the same time.
Right.
So, okay.
All right, so next is, I think it's Harumi, and she's got the Jones Wear black blazer.
So she's wearing the black blazer that is, so this is called Cute and Cocky, and Cute and Cocky is an add-on product that you can take any suit jacket that you like and you can stitch this product into your suit jacket. Because sometimes, no matter what you're doing, when you're looking at something, they just don't quite have the style or the fit, or you have a favorite jacket. And so Cute and Cocky has this product that you can add into any suit jacket, and then there you go. So can you tell? I mean, there is that. She can be in a business meeting and you would never know that she was carrying.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, next is Emerald, and it looks like Emerald has the white bulldog purse and possibly the femme fatale corset.
Okay, so Emerald's got a couple things going on. So one, she's carrying a concealed carry purse. So this purse has got a separate pocket, so all of your general day-to-day stuff is accessible down through the top of the purse, and your gun is accessible through the sides, so that when the clerk is looking in your wallet or looking over your shoulder, they can't see your gun, yet you know that you have it and it's accessible to you. The other thing I want you to notice on this purse is when you look at this purse, see the tassels on it? A concealed carry purse has a tail to it so that whoever owns it picks it up and always holds it the same way. So that she picks it up, the tassels go so that they're to the front, so she knows she can get to it, and it's not, where did I put my gun? Which way is my gun? And yet it just looks like it's giving you style and fashion, yet it's telling you which direction your purse needs to be in. So that one's by Bulldog. And the other thing is that she then has a corset where she's carrying another full-size gun that you cannot see because she's kind of got it nestled right there, and we'll just call it right under the twins, and so that keeps it hidden, accessible. And what happens with that for women, we're carrying groceries, we're carrying children, we're juggling all kinds of things. We then know by carrying on body that no one has access to our gun unless we want them to, because they call it pants on, gun on, and I will know if somebody else has got their hands in my pants, right? I mean, it's that kind of a thing. It's close to your body, you control it, and you know, and your hands are still free. Thank you very much.
Right, you can tell Amanda has a national syndicated radio show, right, by how she talks in code about everything.
So, yeah, there's ways to say things without
saying things.
We'll just say.
All
okay,
right,
who's next?
Is next Masa? All right, Masa has an offhand gear black camera bag.
So this bag is actually a briefcase and a bag and a gun bag all at the same time. So you throw it over your shoulder, it looks like a briefcase, it is a briefcase, you can open it from the front. It also has a zip across the top that allows you to just reach immediately in and access the gun. So Offhand Gear designs multiple bags of different styles and colors for this, so it gives you quick accessibility, yet still is a briefcase type style. There you go. Thank you.
All right. Who do we have next? Is this Reiki?
She's carrying Urban Moxie.
I don't have anything about that.
Okay.
Well, here we go. Reika. All right. So she's got the gray big bag.
Right.
And
so that's the Urban Moxie bag, and so it's a big tote. So it allows you to be stylish. It looks very good. And then from the side, it's got concealed carry. They call it a lockable zipper slider. So this bag actually has the ability that you can pull it up, and if you've got the bag that you've got kids or whatever, and you want to put another level of protection, you can actually put a little key in there and lock it so that the zipper doesn't come down. So you have to decide whether you want it locked or you want it easy accessible, or you can have the combination of the two.
All right, next it looks like we have Holly Sullivan from the Connecticut Citizens Defense League. Holly, I'll tell you about Holly.
I'll tell you about Holly.
Let me tell you something about Holly.
Let me tell you.
So I interviewed Holly a couple years ago for my show for Running Shotgun with Charlie, and I asked her.
While Charlie's talking, can you figure? Oh, I was gonna say, can you figure out where she's carrying? Because when you look at that, when you look at her, can you see it? Can you see her gun? Right?
Some of us are looking too. So anyway, Holly was saying that she was wearing a Dean Adams corset, and she said not only is it comfortable, not only does it carry her concealed firearm, she said it's probably the most comfortable piece of clothing that she has, and she has a lot of clothing. But yeah, Holly, she's got the Dean Adams corset.
Right. So check out the company Dean Adams, because they've got a line of products. You may have seen the Dean Adams videos. Dean Adams is a gal, her name is Anna Taylor, and Anna Taylor in this video that went viral, she walks up in a pencil skirt and it's a tan pencil skirt and a beige top, and she walks up to the camera with a tiny little purse this big. She adjusts puts on makeup, puts on lipstick in front of you, and you're like, what is she doing? And then she starts to pull out guns. And so she's wearing the Dean Adams compression shorts, and so she pulls out 2 full-size guns, 2 extra magazines, and 2 knives before she's done. And she's in a pencil skirt. You wouldn't say that this woman is not armed at all when you see this video. So if you're interested at all, look that one up because it's pretty amazing.
It is. Dean Adams, by the way, is D-E-N-E. It is not D-E-A-N. It is D-E-N-E. Anna's great. I actually had her on the show this summer, and I drove out to Kansas, and I pulled into her house, pulled into her yard, and she's like, I've got this idea, Charlie. Have you had anyone shoot out of your car? I said, no, not yet. And she's like, great. So she pulls out this teal AR that she won at the DC Project fundraiser from the match the year before. She shoots some targets in her backyard, and then, we drove back and we had her shoot a handgun out of my car as well. So she's a lot of fun. Her products are amazing.
So that was when Charlie's doing his show, Riding Shotgun with Charlie. Not that I'm going to do a plug, but I'm doing a plug.
Boom.
You gotta see him. Charlie has. How many of the DC Project gals have you interviewed across the country? I've
interviewed over 24 of the DC Project gals. I actually have a playlist of all of the DC Project gals, and I have a show this week with Miss Iowa with Janelle Westrom, and she is a riot.
She's pretty good.
I mentioned you. We may have.
May have mentioned me. There you go. Okay, who's next?
All right, who do we have next?
Barbara. So we have Barbara coming up, and Barbara is wearing Peacekeeping Wear's business suit. And so this suit is actually designed, here, let me fix you. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean that. You guys didn't see that.
That's the twins.
Nobody saw that. So Peacekeeping Wear, this business suit is actually designed for Secret Service, police, and people who carry with concealment in a business atmosphere. So the jackets are sized to be able to put bulletproof ballistic vests underneath the jackets. The pants are sized to give you just enough room in the waist to add a gun while still not adding extra room in the seat. Because we all know that when you make the waist a little bigger, then you make the seat a little bigger, and there's not a woman here that wants to have a baggy seated pants. And so Peacekeeping Wear has covered and solved those problems for a suit designed for concealment.
By the way, guys don't want women to have baggy seated pants either.
You guys don't want to see it? There you go. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, next.
Who do we have? Come on up. Now Rom, I think is his name, and this is Sunmi's dad, right? Okay, so he does this for us every year in looking at as the sharp dressed man, right? Because you can conceal in anything. So look how nice he looks.
He's dressed to kill people. It's 007 Rom.
So I just think that, it allows you to see that it doesn't matter where you're going or what you're doing. There is a way to carry concealed in your products. And so know that sometimes it's easier, you want to be able to carry it, you want to be able to conceal it, and reholstering may not be the speediest thing as you saw there, but that's probably the part that if you've got time to reholster. You don't have time to get it out when you need it. And so that's where that is. So thank you very much, Ron.
All right. Every girl's crazy about a sharp dress.
I love it when he dresses up for us. I just think it's great. So I feel like he just dressed up just for me.
That's what he does.
Just for me.
Just for you.
Okay, so who do I have now?
All right, let's see what this...
Your name is? Okay, so Glenn is modeling the Ucola bag, or the UUB bag. So this bag is actually designed to be able to put your gun at the ready, but it's not in your way. So think about if you are somebody who's riding a four-wheeler or a motorcycle or doing something to where you're bent over a lot. This puts the gun at the ready, makes it available to you, yet is not at the waistband and not in your way. So this That is a really, really nice bag also for like trade shows and fairs and festivals, places where you don't quite want to wear a belly band because everybody knows a belly band screams gun. But if you're carrying something like that, you look like more like you're a biker than you look like you're a gun owner. And part of our purpose is to keep it concealed. So thank you very much, Glenn.
All right, awesome. All right, who's next?
This is Yvonne, and Yvonne is modeling for us the Urban Moxie bag Cat. And so this bag is designed, once again, for bikers. So it's got this kind of a hard leather look so she can look like she's a biker chick while she's carrying a gun.
Biker chick. She looks like a hippie with all the tie-dye, the
glasses. So she's got
the long hair. What are you talking about?
She's got this combo thing going where you're like, okay, I'm trying to figure out. There you go.
That's part of it. I remember one time I ran into someone at I think it was in Vermont, and I saw somebody wearing a belly band, or sorry, what's it called?
So
the pouch.
Yeah,
right?
the pouch.
What do you call it? You just said it like 30
I just said
seconds
it. The words
ago.
went away.
What do they call those? Yes, the fanny pack. This guy's wearing a fanny pack and Birkenstocks. And I was like, oh my gosh, that really doesn't fit. I know he's got a gun, but he's wearing Birkenstocks as well, and it really blew my mind.
Well,
so.
sometimes it's called deep concealment, because I'm so conflicted. So thank you.
It was Vermont, too.
Birkenstocks are Vermont. That's all there is to it. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so we have Teresa.
Teresa, from the DC Project, from CNJFO, from New Jersey.
Okay, so Teresa's modeling for us the 1791 gun leather belt and the right holster. So this holster is designed to click your gun in, and so the cool part about this holster, I want you to think about this for concealed carry. One of the worst things that happens to a concealed carry gun is that when you go to the bathroom, you lose your gun, right? And the only thing you can hope is that you drop it while you're taking a seat and not getting up from one, because you're not leaving it there, whatever that is. So the right holster, the cool part about that is that it actually clicks down in there, and so it's a retention that you can flip that holster over and you can shake it, and it is not going anywhere. And yet it holds it tight enough to your body that you can put a jacket on, and even though it's outside the waistband, it is tucked in and held close, and so it's very concealable for an outside the waistband holster. Thank you.
All right. One of the things, yes, let's hear from Teresa. One of the things that I remember the first time I had to do this, I had to make a seated head call while I was out in public and carrying, and I wasn't sure what to do. So I try to use the handicap stall because they have the baby changer, but the baby changer is a little too far down, and a lot of bathrooms don't have they have the tankless toilet, so that doesn't fit. So it's a challenge, and then you have to figure out how high the dividers come up in the restroom. So it's always a challenge, and I like to try to work from the home base.
I have to tell you, I was on one of the website chat rooms talking about concealed carry, and all these guys were talking, and the only thing that I could draw in my head was that they were talking about that they had, most people buy their first holster based on price, and their second holster based on comfort. And so these guys were having a conversation, and they were first holster guys, which means their gun didn't necessarily stay put, all of this. So they were talking about what happens when they go to the restroom and they have to drop trowel, right? And I'm just kind of in this conversation, just watching what's happening. And the conversation turned into, well, we just take it and drop it into our Fruit of the Looms in the hammock. That way, when we get up, we know that we didn't leave our gun anywhere, because as soon as we pull up our pants, it gets a little cozy. And so it was a conversation that cracked me up, but it was legit. It's like, so if you instead have a good holster that keeps it there, and you don't have to take it out of your holster, you're doing way better than if you have to hammock it, if you know what I mean.
Wonderful. So now they have two snub noses. Next
don't
is...
you love my stories? I have a bunch of them.
Let's try.
Okay, here we go.
Lauren Hartman.
So Lauren is modeling well, first she's got the 511 tactical jacket, and I happen to know that Lauren owns one of these herself at home, as do I, and as do a few others. So 511, if you have an opportunity, shop the 511 store and go to their online store and watch for their sales, because they've got really good products, but their prices, we'll just say watch for the sales and you'll get products that will last you for years. So Lauren is wearing the 511 tactical jacket, and the interesting thing is that jacket actually has slits, so you can actually get to your gun while your jacket is zipped. So you can get to it. And then she's carrying the keyhole holster with it. And so what gun are you carrying with the keyhole? I don't know, some blue gun. Okay.
I think it's a
So she's carrying it. So they're back there going, which gun fits in what thing? So she's good to go. Okay. Thank you. So Charlie knows those people. He's going to send them a picture of Lauren on the stage.
The guy keyhole holsters is just great, and he's a lot of fun.
Okay,
next we have Joshua. We're back to Joshua. He is not carrying in his hair. He is carrying somewhere else. Any guesses?
No, look at him. He's not carrying in his Kahr t-shirt. No, seriously, look. Can you see where? When you start to look. So he is carrying, so that is the snakebite holster or the sticky holster?
DeSantis.
Okay, so he's carrying the DeSantis ankle holster. I just want to warn some of you that if you are young and flexible and nimble like Joshua, an ankle holster is a great way to carry. If you are not, I had a student who was an 83-year-old student who said, I'm going to carry in an ankle holster. And how do you say, excuse me, what part of your self-defense plan is that when the bad guy knocks you down, now you're down there somewhere near your gun? Because there is no other way at 83 years old you're going to get to your ankle to be able to get to your gun in any kind of a timely manner. So make sure that as you pick the concealed carry products that fit you, they fit you like this, so that you have that ability, you can practice with it, he is young, he is nimble, he is flexible, and he can conceal very well with that gear. Thank you very much.
He's also in touch with his masculinity enough to carry a gun with a pink stock on it.
So he's carrying.
That's good.
There you go. Okay, here we go.
All right, we are back to Sumi.
Nope,
No,
that's Sumi.
is it Reiki?
Arumi?
Arumi. Oh my gosh, there she is on the top.
And so she is carrying the Browning bag. So Browning has a line of leather bags. And so a concealed carry purse that does not look like a concealed carry purse. I mean, you could not pick that out of a crowd and say that looks concealed carry-ish. It puts it right there. The fact that it has a crossbody strap so that she can keep it close to her, still have her hands free, and it's got the ability to, so those zippers are set so where you can zip both zippers to the bottom and leave it so you can quick pull, and it will quick pull that entire apron up and allow you quick access to that gun. And these purses come with a cord or a cable inside of the strap to actually give you more protection from people who are trying to do a slash and grab, where they slash the purse strap and take it. And so these are designed not to allow that to happen also. Thank you.
All right. Now is Emerald, and Emerald has the white bulldog purse? No.
No, you can
She has
see
the
she's not
511
carrying the
tactical.
purse.
I know, right? I should look.
So no, so she is, I'm doing
Let's
really
guess.
good. I'm doing really good doing this off of memory. And I'm trying to think of what the name of that product is. Do you remember the name of that
It is the
Silver State Apparel. So she's got it. Yes. So that's designed by Silver State Apparel. So it too has the placket, and it'll allow you to be able to carry. And Silver State, the trick to Silver State, where 511 keeps the gun fairly high, Silver State puts it down for the female form, so it just kind of drops it down and a little lower there, so it's not conflicting with her girlish figure and distracting from that. So,
all right, and now is she wearing the tactical pants? She's got some tactical pants on as well?
So she's wearing the 511 tactical yoga pants. And so those are designed so that if you're doing 3-gun or you're doing any range maneuvers, they flex, they move, and they shift with you while they don't shinny up or shinny down. You guys who have yoga pants, you know exactly what I mean about those shinny up or shinny down things. So they stay right where you put them. So thank you.
All right.
Doesn't she look amazing though? Can you, I mean, that does not look like it screams concealed carry in any manner.
All right, now is the real Sumi.
We have Sumi.
She has the Chameleon Venus bag.
So Chameleon does a series of leather bags, and so this is a baby blue leather bag that has a complete designer look to it, with the chain handle, and yet it gives you a pocket that you can conceal your gun in it in a manner to where the clerks cannot see it. So it will zip and keep it in the back at the same time that you can keep all of your lipstick and your makeup in the front. And it looks great with her outfit. Who would have thought? She planned that like perfectly, didn't she?
This is very strategic.
Very strategic. Okay, who do we have now? So we have Barbara.
Either she's got a note or someone left their lights on.
No, she's telling us exactly what she's carrying. She's carrying the back-to-school backpack. Hiding Hilda's backpack is brand new, hot off the press, just designed carry backpack by Hiding Hilda. These backpacks have pockets, nooks, and crannies for all your gear and your gun. The ultimate hidden, concealed bag to carry it all. And it's available at hidinghilda.com. So the amazing thing about concealed carry products is that there are a line of websites where you can get that stuff. But when you really look at this, it's a small tote type backpack. It does not, nowhere in there does it look like I'm tactical. It doesn't have the tactical cloth. It doesn't have any of that kind of stuff. So it allows you to really be deep cover.
Doesn't have 14 pockets. It's not camouflage.
Right. And doesn't have those loops, whatever those loops are.
Oh yeah. It doesn't have the Punisher on it.
It doesn't have the, right. We can put the Punisher on it though, just in case we need it.
It's usually a tell.
So here she goes. So she's putting it back in its holster, back in the bag. And this bag actually is lined with Velcro so that you can set that holster in whichever direction you want for your ease of your draw. Thank you very much, Barbara.
All right, next, Rob is coming back. He's still in his tuxedo. I think he's got fancy dinner plans.
Yeah, because we don't necessarily want him to not be dressed.
Well,
oh, just saying.
Right.
So Rob is doing the ankle concealed carry, and so he's wearing the sticky holster brand of the ankle carry, and so Sticky has a line of them. So there's like 3 different companies that do a really good job of concealed carry on an ankle holster. So it allows you to stick it in, strap it down, and you can carry it on the inside, you can carry it on the outside, wherever you're the most comfortable with it. And I take back everything I say about Young and Nimble, because he also has the ability to be able to get to that ankle, and that is exactly the plan that we're looking for. So thank you very much.
I am an ankle carry guy, and I'm an ankle carry guy because it's easy. Where I work, I can't carry. It's easy for me to take my gun off, leave it in the car, lock it up, go in, go to work, come back, put it on my ankle.
So how hard is it to buy jeans that give you enough room for your holster to come up and down?
Let's just put it this way. If I'm wearing skinny jeans, it means I need to have some salad, you know what I mean?
Okay, got it. Okay,
all right,
what do we got?
Next, it looks like Eric is coming back up.
Okay, come on up. So Eric is demonstrating for us that he's carrying a belly band. I'm not sure by who, we'll see in a minute. Okay, so that belly band is available through Hiding Hilda. And Hiding Hilda has a line of products for both men and women, even though Hilda would sound like it's a female name. Hilda is the name of Dawn Hillier's gun, that she was a victim of an attack and decided that she was going to create a line of products so that she would never be victimized again. She named her gun Hilda. She named her company How to Hide Hilda. And so that is why it's hidinghilda.com. Thank you.
All right. Now, I call the belly bands, I call it my gun girdle because it makes me suck it in.
Your gun girdle?
My gun girdle, yeah.
Does it work?
No.
Okay.
That's why I went to the ankle holster.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so we have Holly coming up next, and Holly's wearing a concealed carry bag, and that concealed carry bag is by 511, so it's a black leather concealed carry bag. And as you know, 511 has a good quality concealed carry products, and this design is not unique or different than any of the other concealed carry bags. This one though has a slide-in pocket as opposed to a zipper. So you can look to decide exactly what kind of concealment you're looking for when you're searching for bags. But when you're looking for concealed carry bag, look for a good name brand so that you've got something that's going to hold up and it's not going to be a purse that you carry for 3 months and pretty soon it's all beat up or broken or the strap starts to tear or things like that. So this is a good quality bag that I've carried one for a couple of years without it starting to break down. Thank you very much, Holly.
It is important to spend a couple of dollars on your carry products because let's face it, you're carrying a tool that is possibly going to save your life, and is your life worth an $80 holster or a $115 purse? Yeah, probably.
Now look at this. This purse looks like it goes with her outfit. So we're back to the bohemian look here. But this purse is by Hiding Hilda also. It gives you a splash of color at the same time. It's a completely washable concealed carry bag so that you can carry it for a while, and you know, we all set them down somewhere. We get a little of this or that on them. And this bag, you just throw it in the wash machine and you're good to go. Pull the gun out first, throw it in the wash machine, and you're good to go.
Take the ammo out as well.
Right, it doesn't wash so good.
It doesn't. Have you ever put ammo through the washer and dryer?
I will not
It
tell
can
you.
neither confirm nor
I will
deny.
neither confirm nor deny. But I will tell you that the wash machine repairman blames it on my husband.
Very smart. All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so that concludes our show. So if we could have the models back up here for a minute, I'd like everybody that's around back up on the stage.
Yeah.
Because I want a big round of applause for these guys because they have donated their time and their effort to be able to give you a concealed carry show, to show you them in action, the different ways to conceal carry.
Joshua, Harumi, Sumi, Emerald, Reiki, Eugene, Masa, Ram, Holly, Eric, Barbara, Teresa, Glenn, Avon, and Teresa again.
Teresa again.
And Lauren, oh my gosh, how can I forget Lauren?
There you go.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. So guys, I want to say thank you. I very much appreciate all of your time, your effort, your donation of the fact that you are going to take part of your festival, to plan what you're going to wear, be here on time to do this. And Sunmi, I am so indebted to you. You are amazing. I'll tell you that I met this gal 3 years ago, and the more that I work with her and the more that I talk to her, she is going to be a rock star in the Second Amendment world. She really is, and believe me, there's stuff where I'm just going to reel her in because I am so impressed with her. So everybody, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it.